things, but I see it within each race. There's people conquering each other. There's infighting. Because it's like, oh, I didn't know. Some people who thought about DNA a lot needed to come in and conquer my mom, sister, and I in order to feel superior. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize they were playing a game and, oh, this is too easy. A woman who can barely pay her bills because she's a single female at a job that doesn't pay a quarter of what the male got at his job. And my mom didn't have the opportunity to go to college. You sort of have to. Back then, I actually believe that people were put on a track and no one sort of recruited my mom into that world. It is kind of a recruitment process. So, and also men were more apt to be picked or recruited to be shuffled through, say, like a business school or whatever, like my dad was. Women were less so, especially because my mom came from a very blue-collar-ish, upbringing. Our grandfather, her dad, worked for the railroad. Can you believe that? A lineman on call, shimmying up poles, I guess, where you have to ground. I don't know how it works in the train railroad business, but that's what he did, and everybody lived in the house of, really it was my grandmother's mother's house, I think, a row home in Wilmington, Delaware, a small city, but anyway, but my dad picked her for some reason, so I'm sure, my mom was like, oh, he wants to date me. She would have thought that. So he picked her. My mom worked at Wilmington Trust at first, and my dad was on like sort of an officer training track. That's what they would have called it back then. He went to Goldie Beacom College, so they put him on a special path. Today it's not as obviously happening. It doesn't operate the way it used to. My dad sort of wound up in the clutches of Wilmington Trust Bank. I do feel like there's some luck involved. He did work hard, but he also knew where to go, and he was directed, if you will. How did he know what to do? How did he know where to go? Who encouraged him to go to Goldie Beacom? Who encouraged him to work at Wilmington Trust?